coming? Is he coming? Is he on his way? I said they'll call me.
So you could tell them we're waiting the arrival.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are awaiting the arrival of the Prime Minister, so I'll give you the signal in short order. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of the Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, the Honorable Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips. Ladies and gentlemen, you may take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kiana Wilberg, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for this evening. Allow me at this time to formally acknowledge and welcome our distinguished guests. The Honorable Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips, Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, the Honorable Suzanne Rodrigues, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, members of the National Standards Council, GNBS Executive Director, Mr. Trevor Basu, members of Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, specially invited guests and awardees, regional partners joining us online, members of the media, good evening and welcome to the 5th edition of the GNBS National Quality Awards Ceremony 2025. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Since first being launched in 2017, this event has earned its place as the sole quality award ceremony in Guyana and the largest of its kind in the entire Caribbean region. Since 2021 to the present edition, the number of companies participating in this extraordinary event has grown exponentially. Tonight, we gather to celebrate commitment to standards, quality, consistency, and reliability in the world's fastest growing economy. The competition has become so rigorous and so respected that public sector agencies themselves are now vying for these coveted awards. a clear indication of how deeply embedded standards, transparency, and quality assurance have become in Guyana's national development agenda. These awards represent high levels of national recognition for quality in our country. They are trademarked in both name and symbol, ensuring that no other organization can replicate an award of this stature. In fact, these awards are intricately designed and handmade in Guyana. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the pinnacle of excellence. And this excellence is not only being recognized right here at home. Guyana is now supporting nations such as Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas, Suriname, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, just to name a few, as they elevate their own national quality awards, drawing on our model, our systems, and the leadership of GNBS. I think that deserves a round of applause. This, ladies and gentlemen, is proof that Guyana is leading in quality and standards. Tonight, we honor the companies, the institutions, and entrepreneurs who have embraced quality, not simply as an aspiration, but in creating a culture of quality through standards. To all our nominees, while there will only be 35 awardees, the very fact that you are in this room, it's a testament to the rigorous standards you uphold. It signals that you are crème de la crème. Tonight, we celebrate all of you, the companies, the advocates of standards, the exceptional team at GNBS, all in attendance. Please give yourselves a round of applause for being part of history tonight. Now, before we take a deep dive into our program, I have a very important announcement. If you look on your table, you will see that there's a card with a QR code and your table number. If you scan that code right now, you have a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for two to Manhattan. Please, you have 1 minute. Get to scanning. Quickly. We're only taking a few. Okay. I have a confession. I'm kidding. It's not a trip. But it's something equally important. It is tonight's dinner menu. And it's the agenda. And the reason for this is because everything about tonight is standards, even the way we will go to dinner. So, scan the QR code, check the dinner menu, and ensure that you're able to scan the choices you want very early. In doing this, you get to remove indecision so that the line moves very quickly and we can get through tonight's program very smoothly. Can we all agree on that? Excellent. Now, I have another important housekeeping rule, and that pertains to dinner. There are vegetarian options. Yes, we have catered for you. So please be sure to indicate to the servers if you're vegetarian or not, and make the appropriate choices, and those options will be provided to you. Now, we will have the launch of the We Are Standards video campaign. This National Quality Awards, the We Are Standards video campaign, returns spotlighting the people and businesses who define quality, innovation, and trust across Guyana. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Shivani Mahatma. And I'm Brianna Wilson.
And we're here at the GNBS, where every product, every service, every innovation is measured against excellence.
Today, we celebrate the innovators, the trailblazers, the ones setting the benchmarks for a nation transforming before our eyes.
And we're not just talking numbers, we're talking impact, safety, quality, trust, standards that touch every part of your life.
I see every day how standards power the businesses shaping our future.
From laboratories to kitchens, factories to offices, standards are the invisible force driving growth and trust across Guyana.
Join us as we meet the companies who live these standards every day, because together we are standards.
Can we have a round of applause for the excellent work done by the team at GNBS? Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have the presentation of a very important award, the only one of its kind for GNBS. It is the Honorary Award, and this edition, it is being presented to Mr. Ramsey Ali, former president of the Guyana Manufacturing and Services Association. I would like to invite the GNBS Executive Director, Mr. Trevor Basu, who will be presenting this award. Gentlemen, please make your way to the stage. Now, this prestigious award is being presented to Mr. Ali in recognition of his steadfast commitment to standards and quality. This award honors his sustained and active support for Guyana in the development of quality infrastructure, specifically for women-led and women-owned micro and agro-processors. I would now like to invite Mr. Ali to give a few remarks.
Good evening, everybody. Mr. Prime Minister, good evening, Minister, other ministers, ladies and gentlemen, Trevor and your team. It's good to receive awards and recognize when you get recognized for your work you do. But for most of us in this business, it's not something we look forward to. But as I said, it's good to have them. I've been involved in the business of small business promotion for the last 25 to 30 years or so. And it's something that's very close to my heart because the result of what you see when you put the effort in is the most rewarding thing you can ever hope to have. And I can stand here and tell you some story about Saeed Ibrahim told me I have 3 minutes, so I'll speak for maybe 2.5 minutes. But I can tell you a couple of stories quickly. When you meet somebody who has a little stand in a marketplace and the product is paper label with a recycled glass bottle, and then 5 years after, they're selling their products overseas. That is what it's all about. And it's very gratifying if you can be a part of that process. Quickly, I want to say that there's a program Trevor just reminded me that the GNBS started about 3 years ago or so. 4 years ago, Trevor, maybe? 2 years ago, yeah. It had its origins with the GMSA, that's the Made in Guyana. And I have watched the program evolve through the GNBS. And I have to say, with Trevor and his team, it's been something that is really making us, or those of who are in the business of small business development and running small businesses, if you have that product, that label on your product that says made here in Guyana, and the way it's being promoted, people are starting to look for that product that says made here in Guyana. Not only here in Guyana, but in our diaspora in the markets. It's a quality award, and it's something that is a marketing tool that small businesses are using for the promotion of their products. I close with this. There are lots of people in this country, a very popular saying in this country that we are all forward-minded. That's absolutely not true. Most people will buy a good quality product that's competitively priced, packaged well, and available. Thank you very much.
Once again, congratulations to Mr. Ali. This is truly an important milestone and well-deserved. Now, at GNBS, it's not only about standards. It's also about honoring our rich cultural heritage. At this time, I invite you to immerse yourselves in a cultural performance in the form of an indigenous dance. It honors the first people of Guyana, and it will be done by the Riverside Angels. Please enjoy. wonderful performance there. At this point, I want to announce another housekeeping rule. I'd like to ask all of the persons in attendance here to kindly put your phones on silent so that we can have a smooth run of the program this evening. And very importantly, we have our online audience and a very important person who is also online, and that is the person in charge of CrossQ, the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality, Dr. Sharon May Smith-Walker, and you'll be hearing from her quite soon. Now, as we continue to celebrate excellence at this event, there are two very special awards that we're going to give out at this moment, and they reflect GNBS's commitment to empowering the next generation of young leaders and the incredible women driving innovation. These awards are perfectly aligned with the government's focus on promoting both youth entrepreneurship and women-led enterprises within our flourishing economy. To present these two awards, I would like to invite the Honorable Suzanne Rodriguez, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, to the stage. Now, our first award will be presented for the Young Entrepreneur Award, and this accolade goes to Ms. Amarita Sukram of Steadfast Logistics. Ms. Sukram. Ms. Sukram, please make your way to the stage. Now, this accolade is awarded to a business led by a young entrepreneur who achieved one of the highest overall scores from the general evaluation criteria. This award recognizes youth leadership in quality practices, innovation, and sustainability. Congratulations, Ms. Sukram. Now for the second award. Our recipient for this award, the Women-Led Owned Agro-Processor Award, is Ms. Grace Paris of Ashdale Enterprise. Please make your way to the stage. Now, this award is granted to a woman-owned or woman-led business that secures one of the top scores in the general assessment. This award celebrates excellence in applying quality systems, leadership in business operations, and impactful contributions to national development. Thank you, Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now move into the first part of the Standards video campaign, which takes you behind the scenes of what some of our stakeholders have been doing. Let's take a look.
At Damara Mutual, quality drives every decision. ISO 9001 ensures our services are consistent and reliable. From issuing your policies to honoring your claims, we uphold standards that secure futures and build confidence. Excellence is not an option. It's our foundation. We are standards.
At Universal Healthcare Laboratory, precision is our promise. Every test, every analysis aligns with the GYS 170-2021 standards. Through rigorous processes, we are able to deliver accurate and reliable results, thereby strengthening the health of our people. Because quality just isn't an option for us, it's essential. We are standards.
of massive distribution, standards guide not only every product we deliver, from fast-moving consumer goods to pharmaceuticals, but also the people and processes that make it possible. Through our dedicated teams and procedures, we ensure quality and safety reach every supermarket, wholesaler, and consumer. From our operations to your homes, quality and excellence move with us. We are Standards.
Indeed, tremendous work being done by our stakeholders behind the scenes to ensure that standards are the embodiment of everything that they do. Now, before we move on to the next speaker on our program, some of you might be wondering, how come you haven't heard from some of the awardees, particularly the two young ladies? Well, just to abuse any doubt in your mind, we have set aside a special interview booth right outside with the lovely Felice Robertson, and she will be doing special interviews with our awardees, so you will be hearing that at a later time. Everyone will get the opportunity to share their feelings about winning the highest award for quality in this country. Without further ado, it's now my pleasure to welcome on stage for remarks the man who sits at the helm of the GNBS leadership, ensuring that Guyana standards are second to none. Please help me welcome Executive Director, Mr. Trevor Basu.
Thank you, Kiana. Now, you got to excuse me, I'm a little bit nervous speaking before the Honorable Minister and the Prime Minister, and then just hearing the announcement to turn your phones off. I'm tempted to see whether mine's on silent. Prime Minister, Honorable Brigadier Mark Phillips, who is representing His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali this evening, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, the Honorable Susan Rodriguez, other cabinet members, members of the National Standards Council, CEO of CrossQ, members of the diplomatic community, awardees, staff of GNBS, members of the media, special invitees, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. A famous historian, John Ruskin, once said, "Quality is never by accident. It is always the result of intelligent effort." And tonight, I want to recognize the intelligent effort, dedication, and discipline of each entrepreneur and business leader represented here. Your achievements are testimony to what is possible when commitment meets purpose. Congratulations and welcome to the 5th National Quality Award Ceremony hosted by the Guyana National Bureau of Standards. With assistance from CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality, popularly known as CrossQ, and support from the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, the first National Quality Award ceremony was hosted in 2017. The aim is to recognize businesses for their commitment to delivering quality products and services. In 2017, 16 companies participated. 16. Some of which are still represented here this evening, demonstrating continuous improvement and drive to excellence. And I emphasize on the 16 because if you look around the room tonight, we're seeing a lot more than 16 people. Over the years, participation increased from 16 to 62 in 2023. This year, the NQA has grown even further, attracting well over 100 applicants. Now, thumbs up to the enthusiastic employees of the GNBS who have worked tirelessly to make this event even possible. And at this point, I would also like to acknowledge the work of the highly qualified evaluators and observers who would have performed their responsibilities objectively to ensure that the results are fair and a true reflection of quality systems. Of the total applicants, 100 businesses representing a diverse cross-section of our economy, including manufacturing, construction, agro-processors, and small business sectors, have met the eligibility requirements. What this means is that 100 of our nation's enterprises have successfully advanced their internal systems to produce quality goods and services. And I believe you deserve a round of applause for both your commitment and achievement. For the first time, several government agencies, which we'll hear more about later this evening, are receiving awards. And their success stands as clear evidence of government's dedication to strengthening the services provided by the public institutions to all Guyanese. Quality in the public sector goes beyond profit, as we would know. It inspires public trust and confidence. It promotes efficient use of public resources. It contributes to a happier population, given the vast number of persons that these institutions serve, and it supports economic growth. The GNBS is pleased to see continued surge in businesses and organizations that are quality conscious and committed to providing better products and services to consumers. This progress is reflected in the GNBS certification programs, which have recorded remarkable growth over the past year. And to give you an idea of that, from January to date, our certification services department has certified 30 new businesses under the Made in Guyana Standards Mark program, 6 new laboratories, 1 new bed and breakfast facility, and 1 new gold jeweler, adding to the long list of already certified businesses out there. So we're growing constantly. The GNBS itself is certified to ISO 9001 standard, with laboratories accredited to the ISO 17025 standards. And just recently, we have started work to to accredit our product compliance department to the 17020 standards, which provides a framework for inspection bodies to demonstrate their ability to reliably assess whether products and services or systems complies with regulatory or contractual requirements. So I just want you to know that the GNBS is leading from the front. We're not just certifying, but we are also certified and accredited. The increased appreciation for standards and quality and embracement of metrology services by businesses and consumers across Guyana are largely due to the unwavering support and vision of His Excellency, Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. Also, the representation made by our former Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, the Honorable Unish Waldron, and the passion and drive of our current Minister, Honorable Susan Rodriguez, who have been operating in 6th gear since taking up her new portfolio. Sometimes I wonder whether she's a race car driver or a CrossFit athlete. I'm not sure, but she's always on the go, and I'm very grateful to have you leading us, Minister. His Excellency leadership continues to strengthen the national agenda for quality, competitiveness, and sustainable growth. With the GNBS new state-of-the-art facility, commissioned just over a year ago, also by His Excellency President Ali, the GNBS is now equipped to meet the rising demand of our core services by stakeholders. So special thank you to the government of Guyana once again for that new facility, which is much needed and in use. As process improvements and occupational health and safety requirements intensify across the oil and gas, manufacturing, construction, and other key sectors, our product monitoring, verification, calibration and testing, training, technical assistance, and certification services remain vital to supporting national development and maintaining public confidence. More specifically, our training and technical assistance services have helped many local businesses attain certification, including 3 small businesses which will receive their certificate this evening under the GNBS 901 program. This program, premised on a national standard, GYS 901, outlines a quality management system tailored to MSMEs. It incorporates essential occupational safety and health requirements, and it serves as a stepping stone to the ISO 9001 certification. So I'd like to say congratulations to the 3 certified companies, Malaya's Kitchen, Qualitas Inc., and Evolve Business Solutions Inc. I also take this opportunity to encourage other micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises to take this step towards certification. Added information, just over the next 2 months, we will have 7 other MSMEs join these 3 businesses in receiving their certification for the GNBS 901. The National Quality Awards 2025 outcomes reflects progress of Guyanese enterprises in embracing equality of culture, sustainability, and operational excellence. These results reinforce the GNBS mandate to strengthen the national quality infrastructure and promote continuous improvement in standards and businesses' performance across all sectors. This year, 2 new awards have been added, which you would have heard of earlier, the Young Entrepreneur Award and the Woman-Led Business Award. And these have been added as we seek to recognize more entrepreneurs for their commitment to quality, basically demonstrating GNBS commitment to supporting all who aim to continuously improve their businesses and services through standards. In closing, I extend my warmest congratulations to every participant and every awardee. I urge you to continue to value and uphold quality through standards. In doing so, you contribute not only to the success of your organization, but also to the continued growth, resilience, and prosperity of Guyana's economy. Thank you, and may the remainder of the National Quality Award ceremony and your evening be delightful.
Thank you, Mr. Basu, for such a comprehensive report on the work of GNBS. Before we head into the next segment of our program this evening, just a quick announcement. The driver of PAC 2675, you're asked to please remove your vehicle. It is blocking the entrance to the lobby. So we'll give you a moment to step out and take care of that, please. Now, as you do that, we are on to one of the exciting aspects of the program, and that is the lottery. Oh my, some really interesting prizes up for grabs here. For this segment, I'd like to call on the General Manager for the Guyana Marketing Cooperation, Ms. Tashana Lau. Please make your way to the stage. And I would like to have Mr. Saeed Abraham, GNBS Head of Marketing, to assist me with this process. Many of you may know that Mr. Abraham is a ball of sunshine, always happy. So this is one of his favorite segments too. All right. So our first winner ticket holder 145. Let me see if I have it. Oh no, I don't. 145. Going once. Going twice.
We'll go again.
All right, we'll go again. Ticket holder 318.
They didn't collect their chips.
Please don't tell me you guys didn't collect your chits. Going once. Going twice. Okay, I guess we have to,
I'll try this line.
right? Let's hope that you'll.
try this.
Yes, go ahead.
229.
229. 229. I can feel it. Someone has it. All right, please receive your prize. And this is a hamper that contains made in Guyana products. Congratulations. Please enjoy. Now for our second drawing. Saeed, you go ahead. You seem to have the magic touch.
68.
68.
No.
68.
Not showing one more time.
Going once, twice. Okay, we'll pull again.
270.
270. We have a winner.
Great, Alex.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Shaunalau. And thank you, Saeed. Now, please note, have your chits on standby because there are more interesting prizes to come as we get further into the program. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the dinner segment, which will be accompanied by a live musical performance by violinist Akeem Adams. Now, I want to remind of a housekeeping rule. As I mentioned earlier, there are vegetarian options, so please let the servers know what you would like. And there are 3 buffet stations. As you await your table being called, kindly use the opportunity to check if you need to, once more, the dinner menu to ensure you know which option you'd like. Now, tables 1 and 2 will be served. And at this time, I would like to invite tables 3 to 10 to make your way to the buffet station, please. Apologies, just one quick correction. This will be 4 to 10. Table 3 will also be served. So tables 4 to 10. I get 3 minutes. I'd now like to invite tables 11 to 20. Tables 21 to 30. Tables 21 to 30. You may now join the buffet station, please. Tables 31 to 40. Please join the buffet stations. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be resuming our program shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed your dinner. Thank you for following the housekeeping rules. I think dinner went smoothly. So I guess this is a testament yet again to what's possible when standards are implemented. As you enjoy the remainder of your meal, we will now have brief remarks from the National Standards Council member, Mr. Robert Ross.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Susan Rodriguez, Minister of Tourism, other ministers, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honorable task of speaking to you while you're eating or wrapping up. And I hope I don't put you to sleep. I was trying to signal to Trevor not to say everything, so leave something for me to say. It's an honor as a member of the National Standards Council to welcome you to these National Quality Awards, the 5th in the history of Guyana. And I would like to say that National Quality Awards are something good for Guyana in advancing our economy, our competitiveness, because the idea should never be that we only look for excellence internally, but we want to showcase Guyana to the world. And so the export potential of many of the organizations that are participating in this process will catapult us further on the world stage. So we must not only be known for oil and gas, but for excellency in manufacturing and in services. Tonight we celebrate resilience, and we celebrate the commitment of organizations across Guyana to continue to raise the bar in quality, in innovation, and competitiveness. These National Quality Awards are not merely an event. They are a national statement. They say to our businesses, to our consumers, to our regional partners that Guyana is serious about quality. We are serious about building systems that are efficient, sustainable, and globally competitive. And we are serious about strengthening the culture of quality that supports our national development agenda. As we all know, quality does not happen by accident. It is intentional. It requires leadership, continuous improvement, and the willingness to adopt best practices, even when it seems difficult, inconvenient, or costly. The organizations we honor tonight have demonstrated these values consistently. They have chosen to invest in quality, to invest in training, to invest in standards, and the result speaks for themselves. In 2025, Guyana stands at a pivotal moment. Our economy is expanding, opportunities are growing, but with growth comes responsibility. And responsibility to ensure what we produce, what we import, and what we export meets the highest of standards of safety, performance, and reliability. This is why we work, this is why, sorry, the work of the Guyana National Bureau of Standards, the Council, our partners, and I dare say the Secretariat itself, the staff, is critical and important in advancing industry. We have a responsibility to supporting industry in ensuring that the expansion of this economy takes place as we move forward. Quality strengthens our industry. Quality builds consumer trust, right? I need not say a lot about that, but it's critical that everyone who looks in terms of purchasing anything expects quality, nothing less. And quality, of course, drives innovation. And ultimately, quality positions Guyana to compete not just regionally, but globally. Tonight, awardees remind us that excellence is possible and that it is already happening right here at home. Whether in manufacturing, services, small businesses, or sustainability, they have shown that Guyanese enterprise can lead, they can excel, and they can set examples for others. On behalf of the National Standards Council, I extend heartfelt congratulations to all the recipients. Your achievements are commendable, and your commitment to excellence is deeply appreciated. You are helping to shape a new national landscape, one where standards and quality form the foundation of Guyana's progress. As we continue this journey, let us remain committed to building a quality-conscious nation. Let us strengthen our institutions, empower our workforce, and support our business in adopting world-class standards. Together, we can ensure that Guyana's growth is not only rapid, but reliable, sustainable, and globally respected. Once again, congratulations to all awardees. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your contribution to a stronger and more competitive Guyana. May tonight inspire us all to keep striving for excellence. Thank you very much.
Thank you for those remarks, Mr. Ross. And I think at this point, I want to mention a very interesting fact. Some of you may not know, but I have a passion for agricultural science. I was actually supposed to be an agri teacher. When I had applied when I was 16, 17, they said, no, you're too young. Young boys are not going to listen to you. But because of that passion, I want to tell you something about the centerpieces that you have in front of you. If you would notice, they are a fresh arrangement of heliconias. Now, what makes heliconias so special is not that they're only grown in Guyana and tropical climate, but they are used when you want to symbolize resilience, strength, youth, and beauty, all characteristics that embody tonight's event. Yes, and we can assume that we're also speaking or referring to Minister Rodriguez. So indeed, a fun fact, and I just wanted to point that out because every single thing that GNBS is involved in, standards are applied. Every detail is intricately considered. I learned that whilst interacting with them. And it's something that I truly appreciate. And I know that businesses who engage with GNBS, it is something that they're all the better for. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to please turn your attention to the screen for brief video remarks by CEO of the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality, CROSSQ, Dr. Sharon May Smith Walker.
Excellencies, Chairman, Executive Director, and members of the Guyana National Bureau of Standards, members of the business community and the public sector, awardees, sponsors, distinguished guests, and members of the media, partners in quality all, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening to you. I am Dr. Sharon May Smith Walker, the Chief Executive Officer of the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality. Tonight, we celebrate not only excellence in our industries, but also the remarkable journey of the Guyana National Quality Awards, a journey that began in 2017 and has grown into a beacon of quality for the Caribbean. When the National Quality Awards was launched in 2017, it was a bold step toward embedding a culture of quality in Guyana. This pioneering initiative was made possible through the support of the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality, CROSQ, and under the 10th European Development Fund. Their guidance and resources laid the foundation for what we see today, a program that has transformed businesses and strengthened the national quality infrastructure in Guyana. Since its inception, the NQA has evolved into a platform that empowers businesses to meet international standards, enhances consumer protection, and fosters innovation. Through continuous mentorship and technical assistance, Guyana has seen local laboratories achieve accreditation, micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises adopt quality management systems, and industries raise their competitiveness both regionally and globally. CROSQ has been a steadfast partner in this journey, providing technical expertise, facilitating capacity development, and enabling growth of the conformity assessment community through accreditation support and the development of our industries in Guyana through certification support. Our collaboration ensured that Guyana's NQA was not just a national success, but modeled on the invaluable experience and input of the Bureau of Standards Jamaica that was the regional pioneer. It served as a beacon for other member states who, through such activities, has begun their own national quality awards. I speak to Trinidad and Tobago and Suriname that followed suit. Today, we have Antigua and Barbuda and St. Vincent and the Grenadines who are developing their own quality recognition ceremonies. This ripple effect of shared knowledge and collaboration is a testament to the power of leadership and partnership in CARICOM. It speaks to the vision we share at CROSQ, one that builds a regional culture of quality, one country at a time, until every CARICOM nation is equipped to recognize and reward excellence. Today, Guyana stands not only as a beneficiary, but as a contributor. The Guyana National Bureau of Standards, GNBS, has extended pro bono training and mentorship to other member states, helping Suriname and Trinidad and Tobago establish their own national quality awards, providing technical assistance in metrology to Belize and Barbados, and supported many regional committees, such as the MIC Committee and the CARIMEC Committee. This is Guyana's commitment to share knowledge, build capacity, and strengthen the Caribbean's collective quality infrastructure. Our regional quality infrastructure is all the better because of Guyana's support. Quality, though an invisible component of all things, is evident to the beholder. As revealed by the light, and I say capital L-I-G-H-T, or standard, used as a criterion to assess conformance with the desired attributes. Ephesians 5:13 is a reference. Tonight, we are here to witness the results of those firms that have passed the National Quality Awards test. We must, however, each as individuals pass this light test. As we work, as we play or study, I challenge us all to let quality undergird our every action and create Caribbean-wide excellence. Building a quality culture is no small feat. It requires investment, innovation, and persistence. This evening, our awardees will demonstrate that they have invested time, resources, money, they have innovated, and they have remained focused on the prize. The rewards of achieving that quality culture are immense. Businesses gain credibility and loyalty through their reputation for quality. Countries become more resilient, and the region, our beloved CARICOM region, will grow economically. Tonight, we celebrate the champions of quality in Guyana, the micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises that are the backbone of our economies. And their success is vital to our national and regional progress. To the awardees, I applaud your hard work, your commitment to excellence, and your contribution to the development of our region. As we honor tonight's awardees, let us reflect on how far we have come from a single initiative in 2017 to now a recognized celebration of quality. CrossQ, together with the GNBS and our member state bureaus of standards, is building a future where quality is the cornerstone of Caribbean competitiveness and prosperity. Thank you and congratulations to all our National Quality Award recipients. God's richest blessings on a successful staging of this important National Quality Awards for Guyana. Congratulations, GNBS. Congratulations to all our awardees and all who were nominated. Thank you.
What a beautiful message that reminds us about the importance of standards and quality. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now move to the award presentation for the first category that deals with customer focus, micro manufacturing, and services. And for this segment, I would like to call upon GNBS Head of Human Resources, Ms. Brianna Mangle.
Good evening. And the award for customer focus, micro manufacturing, and agro-processing goes to Ashdell Enterprise.
Wow. Congratulations, Ashdell. This is actually the first time that this company is winning this award. Very important achievement. Congratulations to you.
And customer focus under the category microservices. The award goes to Venus Linen and Hotel Supplies.
Congrats. This is another first-time winner for this category. Thank you, Ms. Mango, and congratulations to the winners of that category. For our second category, customer focus, small manufacturing and services, I would like to call upon GNBS Head of Finance, Mr. Ryan Clark.
Good evening, everyone. For the category of customer-focused small manufacturing, Roy's Extra Quality Products.
What an amazing win for this company. They're coming all the way from Region 2.
The second category, customer-focused small services, goes to Quest Medical Center, Inc.
What an amazing accomplishment this is. Fun fact, this company has been winning all sorts of awards since the inception of the GNBS Quality Award ceremony. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Ryan Clark. For our next category, which is customer focus, medium manufacturing and services, I would like to call upon Head of Industrial Meteorology and Testing, Ms. Donna Canterbury.
Good evening, everyone. Customer focus, medium manufacturing, that award goes to FiberTech Industrial Plastics.
Congratulations, another first-time winner for this category.
The same category, customer focus, medium services, and this award goes to St. Joseph Mercy Hospital.
Now, this is a very important milestone for this company, as they have always won an award at this event. Thank you very much, Ms. Canterbury. For our next category, customer focus, large manufacturing and services, I now call on GNBS Head of Marketing, Mr. Saeed Ibrahim.
Good evening. And the award goes to, quite surprising, Guyana Sugar Corporation.
Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is definitely a momentous occasion. It's the first time this agency under the Ministry of Agriculture is winning this award.
Customer focused large services. Damarara Mutual Life Assurance Society.
Congratulations to Demerara Mutual. This is another significant milestone, first-time win for this company in this category. Thank you very much, Mr. Ibrahim, and congratulations to all the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now take a short break in between the awards presentation to continue with our We Are Standards video. Please turn your attention to the screens.
At DNS from the Holland Sun Jewelry, every piece is guided by the GYS 50-2022 standards for gold. From 12 to 22 carat, each article reflects trust, craftsmanship, and certified quality. Excellence is our hallmark. We are standards.
At Malay's Kitchen, every treat is crafted with care and certified under the Made in Guyana mark. From mithai to milk fudge, we combine tradition and quality to deliver taste you can trust. Because every treat should meet the highest standard. We are standards.
Tulsi Prasad Limited produces PVC pipes that meet GYS 107-2021 and GYS 99-2021 standards. Built for durability and tested for reliability. Our products support Guyana infrastructure every day. Strong pipe, strong standards, we are standards.
Put your hands together. So amazing to see the work going on behind the scenes of our stakeholders. Now for our next category, continuous improvement of micro manufacturing and services. For this award, I'd like to call upon GNBS Head of Information Technology, Mr. David Cummings.
Good night, everyone. And the winner for Continuous Improvement Micro Manufacturing Agro, AJ and Science, and Proper GT Local Wines.
Excellent, wow. Congratulations, another first-time winner. Yes, indeed, it is a moment to celebrate.
And the winner for continuous improvement microservices goes to Advanced Health Care International.
Excellent. Another first-time winner. Thank you so much, Mr. David Cummings, and congratulations once again to all of our winners in these categories. Now for the continuous improvement of medium manufacturing services and small services, I would like to call upon GNBS Projects Officer, Mr. Randy Beckles.
Good evening, everyone. For the category of continuous improvement, small services, congratulations, I must say, to the nominees. However, there can only be one winner, and the winner is Caribbean Surgery, Inc. Laboratory.
Congratulations to this company. They also won an award back in 2017.
Again, for the second category of continuous improvement, medium manufacturing, the winner is KSM Investments, Inc.
Congratulations to this company for winning for the first time in this category.
Yes, and for continuous improvement in medium services, again, once again, congratulations to all the nominees. However, the winner is GNBS Inc.
Congratulations, another first-time winner for this category. Thank you very much, and congratulations to the winners. For this segment, I'd like to call on GNBS Executive Director, Mr. Trevor Basu, to present the award for continuous improvement, large manufacturing and services.
Continuous improvement, large manufacturing, and the winner is Massey Gas Guyana Limited.
Congratulations to this company. They have been winning awards since the inception of this program.
Moving on, continuous improvement for large services, Woodlands Limited.
Now, this is an important win. GNBS was instrumental in helping this company attain accreditation to international standards, and those standards are ISO 15189 and ISO 15190. And this was done through GNBS Technical Assistance Services. Congratulations, and thank you, Mr. Basu. All right, guys, we will shake things up a bit before we continue with the awards. As I noted earlier, the lottery has even grander prizes as we get to the end of the program, as we get through this. So, Can I have to help me with this segment, Miss Shivani Mahadio?
Let's go again. You're going to pick this time.
Okay, so I have the honor of picking this time. And we have another hamper, but with different products from the Guyana shop. Let's see who will be the winner. 253.
Where?
253 present. Beautiful.
They're here?
Yes.
Thank you. He has to give us. Mhm. Can I have the chip? I'm just verifying that it's not 235.
And for our next winner, 244. Is 244 present?
It is? They are? So silent.
Wonderful.
So silent.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. It is
Yes.
244.
Excellent.
Great. Thank you, Shivani. I can discard these.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ibrahim and Ms. Mahadio, for assisting me with this segment. And now we're on to the next round of awards presentation. For this award, I would like to call upon GNBS Head of Product Compliance Services, Mr. Quincy Troyer. And he will be presenting the award for Occupational Health and Safety Micro Manufacturing and Services.
Good evening, everyone. And the award for Occupation Health and Safety Micro Manufacturing Agro goes to Linson Labels. Huh?
This is
Sorry.
indeed
Lanson Labels.
Congratulations. This is the first time winner and a small printing company which prints almost all types of labels for agro-processing at an affordable cost. So please bear that in mind. Congratulations.
So the second winner of the same category, Occupational Health and Safety Microservices, goes to Venus Linen and Hotel Supplies.
Wow, this is their second award for the night. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Troyer, and congratulations again to the winners of this category. Can I have to assist me, GNBS Head of Certification, Mr. Keon Rankin? He will present the Occupational Health and Safety Award for Small Services.
Good evening, everyone. And the winner for the Small Business Services, OSH, we have VCOP Laboratory, Inc.
Another first-time winner. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Arankin, for assisting us with this. For our next award, can I have joining me on stage GNBS Head of Business Development, Mr. Al Fraser. Is Mr. Fraser in the room?
I'll do it.
Okay, Mr. Saeed Ibrahim will present this award in his stead.
The award goes to Durable Wood Products, Inc. Congratulations.
And this is for occupational health and safety, medium manufacturing and services. Congratulations to this company, another first-time winner. Congratulations. We have one more award in this category.
OSH Medium Services. Make a guess. The National Public Health Reference Laboratory.
Wow.
I see Dr. Narain is making his way.
This is a
Those who don't know,
first-time
Dr.
winner.
Narain is the Chief Medical Officer at the Ministry of Health under the Government of Guyana.
Indeed, an important achievement as well. And this agency, falling under the Ministry of Health, it shows that government agencies are indeed rising to the same standards of private sector. Congratulations. Can I have the GNBS Head of Legal Meteorology, Ms. Shalindra Rai? Mr. Shalindra Rai. Is he present?
Good evening, everyone. For the category of Occupational Health and Safety, Large Manufacturing, the winner is Banks DIH Limited.
Congrats to Banks DIH. They are a returning winner and second-time participant. Do we have a representative? Okay. Congratulations. And now for the next category.
For the Occupational Health and Safety, Large Services, the winner goes to Machinery Corporation of Guyana Limited, MACORP.
Congratulations, another consecutive winner. And the CEO himself is here to accept this award. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Rai, for your assistance. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the final part of checking out what our stakeholders are doing behind the scenes, so please turn your attention to the screen for the We Are Standards video.
Basio's Dynasty brings authentic flavor under the Made in Guyana mark. From pepper sauce to tamarind achar, every product reflects consistency, care, and high-quality benchmarks. Great taste begins with great standards. We are standards.
Casa de Francis sets the standard in hospitality under the GYS 514-2016 National Standard. From safety to comfort, every guest experience reflects quality at its core. Excellent in hospitality, every day we are standards. At McCorp Scheduled Oil Sampling Lab, accuracy and reliability drive every test under GYS 170-2021 standard. By upholding strict procedures, we provide results businesses and consumers can trust. From lab to life, standard matters. We are standards.
Please, a round of applause for the exceptional work being done by our stakeholders. As we continue with the presentation of awards, for the category Environmental Initiatives, Large Manufacturing, I'd like to invite GNBS Marketing Officer, Ms. Aisha Hussein.
Good evening, and the award for Environmental Initiatives, Large Manufacturing goes to Namilco.
Congratulations, this company has been winning awards for every edition of this program. That speaks volumes. Congratulations. Thank you, Ms. Hussein. For the presentation of the Environmental Initiatives Large Services, I'd like to invite GNBS Marketing Officer, Mr. George DeFreitas.
Good evening, everyone. George is here. If you know me, that's my catchphrase. Now, for the winner for the category of Environmental Initiatives Large Services, drum roll, please. Guyana National Shipping Corporation Limited.
Wow, first time. This agency falls under the Ministry of Public Works, and they've been applying from the inception, and they finally achieved this milestone. And we have the director himself coming to accept this award, so congratulations once again. And he's also the former director of the Guyana Tourism Authority, so no stranger to this family here. All right, so we'll pause, and now we'll have the third lottery drawing. We have 2 prizes to give out in this segment. It's not hampers. The first is a trip for 2 along the majestic Essequibo River. Let's see who will win that. $97. Is 97 present? Going once.
Sailing away. Sailing away.
It's sailing away. Okay, we'll call again. 94.
We're sailing.
94. Excellent.
We call on a rep from the Guyana Tourism Authority.
Now, this trip is compliments of GNBS sister agency, the Guyana Tourism Authority. And I'd like to call on a representative of that agency to present this award, please. Well, this prize. Do we have a representative in the house?
I see Shalon is here.
Wonderful. Ooh, look at the dress.
We also have the director of the GTA, Cameron Bash, in the audience.
And we also have the director of the GTA, Mr. Cameron Bash. He's been doing exceptional work at that agency, so we want to recognize his efforts as well. And now for our second trip, which is for 2, to enjoy a Demerara Sunset Cruise. Let's see who that will be. $165. 165. It's close. Going once, twice.
Sailing.
All
We're
right.
going again, we're sailing. I think.
255. 255.
We have a winner.
Beautiful. Once again, this trip is compliments of GNBS sister agency.
They have 3 months to claim it.
Please note, those of you who have accepted this prize, be it for the Essequibo or the Demerara Sunset, you have 3 months to claim it, otherwise you forfeit
Or
it to
else-
me.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay?
Yeah, we're gonna go in it. Not just you.
Yes, and Saeed will go on one too. So please claim your prize.
She's verifying or no? Yeah, what's next?
Congratulations and thank you so much for participating. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to help me in welcoming to the stage for remarks the distinguished, the dynamic, the undisputed champion of a bet you didn't know, the Honorable, our very own Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, Ms. Suzanne Rodriguez.
We are standards. Honorable Prime Minister, we're honored to have you here this evening. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Executive Director of GNBS, Mr. Basu, member of the National Standard Council, Mr. Ross, cross-queue representatives, awardees, staff of GNBS and MINTIC, members of the private sector, awardees, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Trevor, you did it. This year has been an interesting one. We had an election and a transition in some cases, in some ministries. And one of the first things Trevor said to me, one of the first memos that landed on my desk was for us to honor the businesses who are here tonight. And without a doubt, I said, let's do it. Because your contribution to Guyana's economy is tremendous. And we recognize and honor all of you, all of our micro, small, medium, and large enterprises. We understand the value of the private sector to Guyana's economy and in job creation. We thank you for your ingenuity, your innovation, and your steadfast dedication to growing your business and in contributing to the growth of our country. And for that, I express my deepest appreciation to all of you on behalf of the Guyana National Bureau of Standards, the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, and the Government of Guyana. Thank you. So I am privileged to join you tonight as we celebrate one of the most significant milestones in our nation's journey towards excellence, innovation, and competitiveness. The National Quality Awards, established under the GNBS and fully supported by the Ministry of Tourism, Industry, and Commerce, has grown into Guyana's leading platform for recognizing organizations that demonstrate unwavering commitment to quality. Tonight, we honor outstanding achievements and acknowledge the tremendous progress that Guyana has made in building a strong national quality culture. When I speak of a national quality culture, I'm referring to a collective shift, an aspiration shared by businesses, institutions, and individuals to embrace common values and practices that prioritize quality, excellence, and continuous improvement. It reflects a national mindset in which our products, services, processes, and daily interactions consistently meet the highest standards. That is precisely why these awards hold such significance. I want to applaud the GNBS for achieving the highest participation in this year's NQA, making it the largest awards program of its kind in the Caribbean. Moving from 16 participants, as you heard, when this program first started, to 100 eligible participants this year is indeed commendable. It also sends a strong signal that more individuals, organizations, and companies are embracing the principles of standards and quality. This bodes well for us as a country, especially at a time when we are pursuing greater international collaborations and partnerships that require consistency and high standards. And I have been speaking about this same kind of consistency and predictability even in our tourism sector. And you will see that in the years to come, that we will grow and expand our tourism experiences, that we will elevate Destination Guyana, that we will market our country aggressively on the international scene, and that tourism will take its rightful place as one of the major transformational pillars of Guyana's economic development. Notably this evening, the companies had to undergo a structured eligibility screening process to confirm compliance with national regulatory requirements. They were assessed in accordance with the 7 quality management principles, which include customer focus, leadership, evidence-based decision-making, and relationship management. These awards reflect more than a personal achievement. They signal our nation's rising standards in all sectors of the economy. It showcases real, measurable progress on national development priorities aligned with Vision 2030, which is centered on building a diversified and competitive economy driven by innovation and sustainability. In this transformation, the national standards body plays a key role in supporting industry growth and building global competitiveness by developing and enforcing national standards and expanding metrology, certification, testing, and verification services. As we speak, the GNBS is working on a national quality policy to formalize stakeholder interactions and strengthen the national quality infrastructure. The policy seeks to ensure products and services meet defined standards and requirements in the public and private sectors. In addition, the Bureau, in collaboration with CrossQ and the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, has developed a national standardization strategy for 2026 to 2028. The strategy focuses on economic growth and competitiveness and supports digital transformation. As Guyana continues to advance toward national standardization, the GNBS has been actively expanding its work. So far this year, the agency has developed and adopted 22 new national standards, covering items such as salt, ice cream, milk, abattoirs, helmets, and liquid petroleum gas. Altogether, the GNBS has developed more than 600 standards to date, with 11 additional standards currently awaiting approval across various standards, surpassing all of our KPIs for 2025. To support the work of the Bureau, the government continues to invest heavily in new facilities and training. Most recently, the GNBS opened its state-of-the-art building, which now houses 26 laboratories. And I was there for that commissioning ceremony and was given a tour of the GNBS and the equipment and capacity of that long before I came into the ministry as the minister. These labs allow the Bureau to expand its testing and calibration services, and with the upgraded space, GNBS can now verify larger tanker wagons and carry out this work with enhanced efficiency. The Bureau also plays a crucial role in keeping our roads safe. Through its legal metrology department, all speed cameras across regions 3 and 4 have been verified to ensure accurate readings. In the oil and gas sector, GNBS remains a key partner. Inspectors are stationed on every FPSO offshore, where they verify the accuracy of flow meters, oversee the offloading of crude, and collect samples for testing, helping to safeguard Guyana's interests. GNBS continues to execute its mandate of verifying the accuracy of scales and fuel pumps at gas stations across the country, helping to ensure consumer protection. The Bureau also continues to place tremendous emphasis on training. Just this year alone, GNBS trained almost 900 people, equipping them with skills on standards and enhanced competence. As the government, through the GNBS, continues to support women-led businesses in the areas of standards and certification, 60 women-led businesses receive training on both national and international standards. An additional 30 women-led businesses receive technical assistance to become certification ready, and of that number, 27 have been successful in achieving the prestigious Made in Guyana standards mark. This support was financed through a loan agreement with the IDB and the government of Guyana. Ladies and gentlemen, the reputation of the GNBS continues to extend well beyond our borders. The Bureau has been actively supporting sister agencies and regional organizations in strengthening their own standard system. Over the past year, GNBS dispatched a team to the Bahamas to assist their Standards Bureau in becoming ISO 9001 certification ready, delivered metrology training, hosted interns from St. Vincent and the Grenadines and other national standards bodies, and provided calibration services for our Surinamese counterparts, among other engagements. Our work is not only about cultivating a strong national quality culture here in Guyana. We are equally committed to supporting our CARICOM partners and regional colleagues in achieving similar advancements. Guyana, through the GNBS, will continue to lead by example. Responding to the growing needs of the economy, in 2026, the GNBS will commence the verification for chargers used to charge electric vehicles. To make business easier for private sector companies, the GNBS has digitized its metrology database to reduce processing times for clients and issue real-time certificates. The Bureau has also successfully decentralized its services and expanded its legal and industrial metrology services. Shortly, the Bureau will be expanding its Made in Guyana certification program to include criteria to meet export requirements through a collaboration with GoInvest. As the GNBS continues to advance a national culture of standards, we are proud to celebrate another major milestone tonight: the first cohort of businesses to achieve certification under the GNBS 901 program. This program is based on the national standard GYS 901 quality management system for micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises developed by the GNBS to specifically support small businesses. 3 companies have already obtained approval for certification and will be handed over tonight, with 7 additional businesses to be certified very soon. Their achievement demonstrates that micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises can rise to international quality standards. I strongly encourage many more MSMEs to embark on this transformative journey. Beyond the private sector, for the first time in the history of the NQA, several government agencies have earned national recognition. Tonight, we proudly applaud the Guyana Public Health Corporation Pathology Laboratory, the National Public Health Reference Laboratory, Guyana Sugar Corporation, Inc., and the Guyana National Shipping Corporation. This is a clear reflection of the government's modernization agenda, and I commend the leadership and staff of these agencies for their commitment to transformation. We just completed GuyExpo 2025 with record participation from the private sector. GuyExpo painted a vivid picture of how our manufacturing and services sector are rapidly advancing. That is why I am happy that our awardees represent manufacturing, agro-processing, services, and other vital industries. They are recognized for excellence in customer focus, continuous improvement, occupational health and safety, environmental management, and business innovation. These are all essentials for operating with standards. I am committed to supporting the GNBS in ensuring that the national quality infrastructure continues to be strengthened, to evolve, and to support our industries as Guyana accelerates its development. We will continue to champion policies and programs that empower our small businesses, advance service excellence, and prepare our country for broader regional and international markets. Let me extend heartfelt congratulations to all of our participants and awardees. Whether you walk away with a trophy tonight or with the drive to do even better next year, you are all pioneers in Guyana's quality movement. I also wish to thank once again the GNBS for its leadership and dedication, and all partners who continue to support this transformative program. Thank you. This is as short as I will keep it, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you for your remarks, Minister Rodriguez, and we would appreciate your assistance with the drawing for our 4th edition of the lottery, and that is the grand prize, which is a trip for 2 to the breathtaking Kaieteur Falls. Compliments again of GNBS sister agency, the Guyana Tourism Authority. So let's see who the lucky winner will be. 353. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations, a trip for 2 to Kaieteur Falls. Thank you, Minister, for assisting us with this award. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the crown jewel of this evening's awards ceremony, the presentation of our overall winners. These honors represent the highest level of achievement in National Quality Awards program, celebrating the businesses that stand at the very forefront of excellence. For the overall winners, micro manufacturing, agro-processing, and services, Minister Rodriguez will do us the honors of announcing the winners and presenting the awards. So the nominees on the screen: micro agro-processing.
And the overall winner for micro agro-processing is TSV Delights.
Congratulations, first time winner for this category. What? Wow. This is definitely their night. Minister will have you present one more award in this category, micro services, and the nominees are, we have them on the screen. Over to you.
And the overall winner for micro services is Universal Healthcare.
Excellent, first time winner as well, and first time applicant for this category. They're also certified by the GYS 170 National Laboratory Standard. Congratulations. Thank you, Minister. And for the presentation of overall winners, small manufacturing and services, I would like to call upon CrossQ Technical Officer Accreditation Conformity Assessment, Mr. Stephen Farquharson. Now the nominees for overall winners, small manufacturing and services. Nominees on the screen, kindly announce the winner.
The overall winner for manufacturing is Dunay Trading Company, Inc.
Congratulations, this is their first win. at the GNBS Quality Awards. And we have one more award for you to present, and this is for small services. The nominees are all right. Yes.
And the grand winner is Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation Pathology
Wow.
Laboratory.
Congratulations. A momentous win and a first. Thank you, Mr. Farquharson. Now for the presentation of overall winners, medium manufacturing and services, I'd like to ask GNBS Executive Director, Mr. Trevor Basu, to join us on stage for this segment. Now for the nominees for medium manufacturing. And the winner is?
And the overall winner for medium manufacturing is Durable Wood Products, Inc.
Second time winner for tonight. Congratulations. And now for the second award in this category, the nominees for medium services. And our winner is?
Overall winner, medium services, Industrial Supply of Guyana, ISG.
Congratulations. This company is winning this award in this category for the first time. Thank you, Mr. Basu, for your assistance in this segment. Now for the overall winners for the category of large manufacturing and services, I would like to call upon Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips, Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Please join me on stage. Thank you, Prime Minister. We'll now have the nominees for this segment. Large manufacturing. Kindly announce the winner.
Overall winner, large manufacturing, Sterling Products Limited.
Well deserved. This is a first-time win for this category. And it is also the second time they've won an award from this program, so congratulations. We also have one more award for this category, large services, and the nominees are? Prime Minister, can you do us the honors?
Overall winner, large services, Guyana Deepwater Inc.
Congratulations to this awardee, a first-time win for this category. Now, while this concludes the award segment for tonight, I want to congratulate all of the winners as well as all of the nominees. As I noted earlier, even though many of you may not have won, the fact that you are in this room, it means that you are creme de la creme. You're the best of the best. So please ensure that you keep that at the back of your minds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to invite to the podium a statesman whose leadership, discipline, and steady guidance continue to support our nation's transformation. Please join me in welcoming Honorable Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips, Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, to deliver the featured address.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson of this evening's Quality Awards ceremony. Honorable Susan Rodriguez, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce. Cabinet colleagues, if they are present here, members of Parliament, if they are present too, members of the Guyana Standards Council, National Standards Council, Mr. Trevor Basu, Executive Director, Guyana National Bureau of Standards, staff of the GNBS, members of the Diplomatic Corps, ladies and gentlemen, standing on all other protocols previously established, good evening. And I've put together a quite interesting 1-hour presentation, but I'll try to do it in 15 minutes. Bear with me. I thank the Guyana National Bureau of Standards for the honor of addressing you this evening at this essential event. The purpose of the National Quality Awards is to, as you heard before, recognize firms that have met established benchmarks in quality management. The assessment model is structured and follows international practices. Such award systems exist in many countries as they relate to assessing and awarding quality. In fact, they became common after the global expansion of total quality management in the 1980s, and were introduced because countries recognized that productivity, export readiness, and competitiveness improved when firms adopted standardized management systems. Pursuing quality, therefore, is a steady, practical effort. It requires businesses to review their processes, strengthen documentation, train staff, and make incremental improvements that build reliability over time. Many Guyanese companies have been investing in this type of consistent work, often quietly and with significant discipline. The National Quality Awards, therefore, provide an opportunity to acknowledge these efforts, highlight progress across the sector. And I'm happy that tonight we give out awards not only to the private sector agencies, but agencies in the public sector too. And to encourage more firms to continue developing the systems that support long-term competitiveness. Global data support the link between quality management and economic performance. A 2023 Forbes analysis noted that companies with strong quality systems experience higher customer retention and lower operational costs. McKinsey reported that firms with robust process management systems can increase productivity by as much as 25%. And yet studies by the United States National Institute of Standards and Technology indicate that Baldrige award-winning companies experience long-term stock performance nearly 3 times that of the S&P 500 average. And for those who don't know, the Standard & Poor's 500 Composite Stock Price Index represents roughly 80% of the total United States stock market value, and therefore it's a good gauge of overall performance. Now, these examples show why countries integrate quality management into broader national development strategies. And therefore, Guyana, not to be left behind, has adopted the same approach. We cannot rely only on natural resources. We must strengthen the systems that support manufacturing services, agro-processing, construction, ICT, and logistics. These sectors need reliability to meet market expectations. And without reliable systems, a business can only scale so far and is not well prepared for export markets. The companies recognized here tonight have taken steps to install systems that improve planning, documentation, monitoring, customer service, and risk management. These practices support better quality, better product quality, workplace efficiency, and staff performance. They also reduce operational uncertainty. However, responsibility for national competitiveness cannot rest only on companies. And therefore, our government has a responsibility to develop the environment in which these companies must operate. A business can meet every internal standard, but still struggle if the external environment does not support expansion. For this reason, our government policy and business systems must develop in parallel. Since taking office in 2020, our government has prioritized measures to support private sector confidence. The World Bank's Global Economic Prospects Report indicates that investors respond positively when governments reduce uncertainty and maintain a clear economic direction. That principle guided our early decisions. Foreign direct investment has increased in Guyana, and domestic investment has also risen. These trends reflect a return of confidence in the business landscape here in Guyana. Ladies and gentlemen, a significant focus has been placed, therefore, on small and medium-sized enterprises. In Guyana, as in most developing countries, MSMEs form the majority of registered businesses. However, the story remains the same. Access to finance remains a significant constraint. The International Finance Corporation notes that nearly half of MSMEs in emerging economies cannot access adequate credit. Guyana's planned MSME Development Bank is designed, therefore, to address this gap. This 200 million United States dollars initiative is set to become operational in 2026 and will provide microloans at 0 interest. Round of applause. You have microloans at 0% interest coming in less than a year from now. It will also guide entrepreneurs in preparing business plans, organizing financial information, and understanding compliance requirements. These measures are all designed to give small businesses a realistic chance to grow. Training is another key area. Research from the International Labour Organization confirms that businesses with trained staff are more likely to meet quality standards. Guyana is investing in training programs through various government and private sector partnerships. These programs focus on basic financial literacy, planning, procurement requirements, and management skills. A business with well-trained staff is more likely to adopt and maintain quality systems. Another important area, human capital development. Our government has expanded technical education, TVET programs, and digital skills training. These initiatives will prepare Guyanese workers for higher value jobs and support businesses that operate in new sectors. But these aspects are incomplete without infrastructure development. Quality management requires reliable electricity, stable connectivity, and predictable transportation systems. Our government has therefore continued to invest in energy projects, roads, bridges, and digital infrastructure, because a stable environment allows businesses to reduce risk and plan operations with greater certainty. Ladies and gentlemen, these measures are all part of our government's broader objective to build a diversified economy here in Guyana. Over the next few years, Guyana will continue to support investment in agriculture, manufacturing, services, hospitality, ICT, and other non-oil sector businesses. A diversified economy is more stable and provides more opportunities for local businesses to grow. As Guyana develops, opportunities for suppliers, contractors, and exporters will increase. However, these opportunities will be accessible only to companies that can meet quality and safety requirements. International buyers expect reliability. Regional markets expect compliance with standards. Many countries require certification for entry. Companies that adopt strong internal systems, therefore, will be better placed to take advantage of these opportunities. The firms represented here tonight show that Guyanese businesses can meet those expectations. Your work demonstrates that quality management is achievable and beneficial. Your achievements can help shape a national culture of quality that supports long-term competitiveness. Our government also recognizes the value of transparency and stable regulation. As countries that remain consistent, regulatory environments attract higher investment. Guyana continues to strengthen its regulatory bodies and standard-setting processes. Clear regulations reduce uncertainty for businesses. They also help ensure that the market operates fairly and that customers receive safe and reliable products. I wish to acknowledge the Guyana National Bureau of Standards for the work required to support these developments. GNBS provides training, technical support, metrology services, and certification programs. These services help companies adopt quality management practices. They also strengthen the foundation for national competitiveness. I therefore congratulate all the nominees and award recipients this evening. Your efforts contribute to improving Guyana's business environment. Your systems, processes, and management practices show that Guyanese companies can achieve international standards. Congratulations to you all. And your work also encourages others to improve their internal operations. I therefore encourage all companies, regardless of size or sector, to study the practices used by tonight's awardees. Improved processes can lead to more stable operations, better product quality, and increased customer trust. These factors support growth and long-term resilience. In closing, again, I take this opportunity to thank the GNBS for organizing this event. I also thank the participating companies for committing to this process. Our government will continue to support a business environment that encourages investment, strengthens national production, and rewards firms that operate consistently and reliably. Thank you. Congratulations all.
Thank you for your remarks and of course, the feature address. Prime Minister, at this point, we will have the presentation of the GYS 901 certification. This is a national quality management standard developed by GNBS. I believe the executive director spoke about this in his presentation and the importance of this certification. But just to remind, it was developed for micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. And it was first launched at the last National Quality Awards, and tonight there are 3 inaugural recipients. Now, I would like to ask the Prime Minister to make the first award for this certificate, and it goes to Malia's Kitchen. Do we have a representative? Now, Malia's Kitchen is a food manufacturer and snack business. They make traditional Guyanese snacks. Their products include tasty mitai, chicken foot, milk powder fudge, and the entire line. So congrats. Excellent work. Thank you, Prime Minister, for assisting us with this segment. For the second presentation, I would like to call on the Honorable Minister of Tourism to do the presentation. And this will be to Evolve Business Solutions. So the representative, you can also make your way to the stage, please. Please give it up for Evolve Business Solutions. This company is a business support and consulting company. They provide management systems consultation, training, auditing, and certification. They also do procurement and delivery services. Congratulations. Now, for our final certificate, I'd like to call upon GNBS Executive Director, Mr. Trevor Basu, who will present this certificate to Qualitas Inc. Please give them a round of applause. Now, Qualitas Training Institute is a health education institution in Guyana focused on training allied health professionals and helping them gain both theoretical knowledge and practical skills. Now, please remain on stage because I'd like to call the recipients, the first and second recipients for the GYS certification, Malia's Kitchen, as well as Evolve Business Solutions, to do a group photo. And I'd also like to have the Prime Minister as well as the Minister of Tourism to be part of this group photo. Following this, we will also have all of the awardees come forward for a grand group photo. And please come forward, GNBS Executive Director. All of the awardees, please get ready for the group photo after the certification aspect. Please remain on stage for the group photo. All of the awardees, please come forward. Can I have the overall winners on stage? Yes, overall winners on the stage and the remainder in front, please. Now, as you settle in for your photos, I want to remind all of the awardees to please visit the photo booth outside, where you will share your celebratory moments with the lovely Felice Robertson. Please also note that on your tables you will find lovely gift bags. Those hold your tokens of appreciation on behalf of GNBS, and you will also find the 2026 calendar. Thank you, everyone. Now, please note all of the awardees. We expect you to do a short interview with Ms. Felice Robertson. So please be patient. We know that it will take some time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of GNBS, I want to thank all of you for your attention tonight. You've been a lovely crowd, and it was an honor and a pleasure to be your master of ceremonies tonight. Once again, congratulations to all of the winners, and thank you so much for being so gracious.